Hello, everyone. This is a sad story coming out of Irvine, California. An ex-UC Irvine student threw his mother off of a campus building, then jumped to his death. So the police are investigating this as a murder-suicide. Um, the bodies were found on the ground outside the 214 Pereira Drive, a plaza in the School of Social Sciences, just before 4 p.m. Tuesday. Now, this article came out, this story on December 15th. And so when the officers arrived to the scene, they found both of them deceased. They identified the mother and son Wednesday as uh, Theo Tai Nguyen, 77, and Andrew Nguyen Dong, 36, right? So the investigation has determined that Dong picked up Nguyen and threw her off of the landing of a multi-story building, then jumped from the same landing to his death. And so they're looking at, motivation. They haven't found out. It's still under investigation. And they say they have a record of contacting Doan multiple times in the past, with the last call for service in 2019 regarding mental health concerns. He last attended UC Irvine in 2019. He had studied biological sciences at UC Irvine from September 2017 to June 2019, but did not graduate, a school spokesperson told the LA Times. So on Tuesday, Chancellor Howard Gilman said the university was cooperating with the police investigation. At such a time, our primary thoughts are with the victims and their families, but there are also members of the UCI community who have been contacted to assist with the investigation and to share their knowledge of what may have happened. So again, what I was speaking earlier in one of my videos earlier about, you know, fleeing from turkeys, you know, and I was speaking at the end of the video, I was talking about, suicide and how we just cannot start the talk, but we need to continue the talk. The talk needs to be ongoing, because here we have a young man that threw his mother off of a building, a college, university building, on campus, and then he jumped to his death. And so suicide is real, mental health is real, and we have to take it serious and, you know, uh, encourage people that are suffering to get help. Now, you can't make people get help if they don't want to get help, but you can encourage them, you know, and because it's very difficult to see loved ones taking their own lives or taking the life of someone else and then taking their own life. In this case, what happened in this case where he threw his mother off of a building, then he jumped to his death. And there is never going to be any accountability because he's taken his own life. And so I want to say this, if you or someone you know is in crisis, they can call 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Now you can also call the network, which is previously known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, at 800-273-8255, or you can text HOME, HOME, all caps, to 741-741, or visit speakingofsuicide.com/resources for additional resources. Okay, so again, if you know of anyone, please give them the number, help them. And if you're good friends with them, go with them, hold their hand, but just know that that this is very important, and we cannot start the talks. We have to continue the talks, ongoing talks of suicide prevention. If you know of someone with suicide ideologies, report it, tell someone about it. This is very important because we know that there has been an increase in the suicide deaths. There has been an increase in that. And so it's so important, that we get this information out. So please, again, share this video because it's important, not to share it because of what happened, but to share it because it's important to get this information out. And then don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you felt it was helpful to you in some kind of way that can help someone else. that might be in need of mental health. And so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Talk with you soon.